Hi, welcome back to another speed paint. For once, it's not Danganronpa or Homestuck or like fandom related. It's just my OCs that I've had for a while. I meant to post this when I made the drawing and also before 2020 ended and maybe even before Christmas. But as you can see by the upload date, I very much did not do that. And I'm really bad at making speed paints, even though they are like literally the easiest videos to make, at least at the moment, because I kind of want to put more effort into them since they are pretty much the only video I put out that isn't like stupid little animatic animation thingies or whatever. But it doesn't matter, it's fine. But I got it out eventually, because obviously you're watching it right now, this video. I don't know why, but you're saying yeah. Anyways, moving on from that, I really just wanted to do like a winter seasonal drawing, you know, because it's fun, and they've always looked fun, and I've always wanted to do one. And I'm not gonna lie, the main inspiration, the main reason I wanted to do this is because of Danganronpa. The stupid fucking, the CG's at the end of the Despair arc, and it just shows the whole class together just doing shenanigans throughout the year. That shit, I want to do that shit, so I did. I'll put a couple of them on screen. You probably already saw them, but like, yeah, that. I'm just as disappointed in myself as you are in me. But it's fine, because, like, you know, the other motivator for this, other than the winter season, was, it's like, Snowden. That whole song, or just all the songs in Snowden. All of the songs are so wintry and nice and good. You know, the entire Undertale soundtrack is just good and makes you feel good, but those songs specifically are just very good. Before I start actually talking about anything, if I even am going to talk about anything, I forgot to record a couple of the parts because it was a big drawing, and, you know, big drawings, I gotta do it in different parts, because this whole drawing took me like 3 days. So I think a couple of the sketches, like the two girls in the back, took a while. Speaking of the girls in the back and the front, and all the girls in this drawing, they're just all my monster girls. I've never talked to my characters on this channel. You know what? That's gonna change. Or I'm gonna say that's gonna change and then not do it, but I don't know. I make what I want when I want. Yeah, the girl in the front that's building a snowman, her name is Autumn, and she's a werewolf girl. She's pretty cool. And the girl next to her with the hair over her face, her name is Remy. But I don't know if I want to name her Remy anymore, because every time I think of her name, I just think of the rat. She is like the least developed out of all four of them, because I have done to her design so many times because I've never been satisfied with it. Literally in this drawing, her design changes from her original sheet because I just don't like how it looks. Because in her original design, like her ears and tail and wings are all tacked on. She's a dragon, by the way. They all just looked tacked on, and they don't really look like they're a part of her. So I'm trying to work on that. Maybe I should just do the whole redesign page of all four of them. That's probably a good idea, because I want to kind of focus on them more now, because I just really like them. They're cool. And then the blue demon girl in the back, her name is Ellie. She also doesn't have a personality. Gonna be honest, the only two people in here that have a personality is Autumn and Aster, because they're girlfriends, and I like them. They're really cool. They're some funky monster girlfriends. But Ellie's a demon girl, and she's a bitch. That's her whole personality. She's a blue bitch. That's her whole personality. And she likes fire. Yeah. You can tell that these characters are very developed in all the ways. And the girl next to her, she's a gazer, and her name is Aster. Like the flower. Because that flower is purple. That's why her name is Aster. I am very creative. Don't get me wrong, I am like so creative. She's like a bitch, but like not a bitch like Ellie. She's just a bitch in the way that she doesn't want to be there. And all four of these girls go around and commit crimes together. Or something like that. I don't know. They live in an apartment complex. You can see the apartment complex behind them. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. But when do I ever? But, yeah. I had a lot of fun with this, and, you know, I gave them all winter outfits, like a jacket on top of a jacket, or a coat, or some shit. Honestly, you know, with Remy, she was just wearing a hoodie before, but the added cool leather or whatever jacket she's wearing on top of her hoodie, that might be a permanent design, because it gives her more to look at. Yeah, obviously, they're very much a work in progress. If they'll ever be out of work in progress, I don't know. I don't even know what that means to be out of work in progress, but I've had them for like 3 years. They went from just being background characters in another story to their own people for the most part. Aster and Autumn did. You know, maybe that's why Aster and Autumn were more developed, because Ellie and Remy were made a lot earlier than them too, because those two were made to be like, because Autumn and Aster were made to just be support roles in a big Monster Girl story with one guy or like a couple guys. I don't know. I had a bunch of monster people and I put them all in the same story, and then I realized that didn't work. So then they all split it off under their own stories, and most of them are not being used anymore. Most of them are just designs. Yeah, completely changing topics because this video is almost over. New Year's, it's now 2021, and you know what thing people do for New Year's is they make New Year's resolutions. And I kind of forgot that was a thing until New Year's, and I decided on a whim that one of my New Year's resolutions was going to be to put more effort into my YouTube channel, whether it be speed paints or animations or gameplay or whatever the fuck I end up doing. I want to put more effort into it than whatever I'm doing right now. Like maybe adding character sprites or adding something like that. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope you come back for more. Instead of cutting it off weirdly at the end to scream about my Instagram, I'm just gonna say it now. Follow me on Instagram, just.spec. You get to see all my art there that's not on a speed paint. And maybe more original stuff too. But it's usually just whatever fandom I'm in. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye. Remember when I said bye? Never mind. You know another New Year's resolution is adding a fucking end card. God damn it.